students, welcome to Science Surfers. Today we are going to start our topic electric current and its chemical effects part 2. We have already studied in junior classes that energy can be converted from one form to another. So it was an Italian scientist, Alessandro Volta, who gave us the first practical source of such a conversion of energy in the year 1719 in the form of a cell, which is called a Volta cell or voltaic cell. In this cell, he gave us an idea that electric energy can be generated at the expense of chemical energy. Means Alessandro Volta ने हमें year 1719 में एक एनर्जी कन्वर्जन का बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट प्रैक्टिकल यूज बताया इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वोल्टिक सेल. In this cell, he explained that we can produce the electric current or the electric energy from chemical energy. Means we can produce current by using some chemicals. So, he set up an experiment. He dipped a zinc rod and a copper rod in the dilute sulfuric acid. So, when the arrangement were connected to a bulb, he observed that the bulb starts glowing. Therefore, he came to this conclusion that there were chemical reactions taking place in the system and they produce electric energy from all the chemical energy available in the setup. So, this is a very simple diagram we can draw to show the setup or the arrangement of voltaic cell in which two rods, zinc rod and copper rod, are dipped in the sulfuric acid. And when it is connected to the bulb starts glowing because the chemical reaction taking place in the system is producing electrical energy. The Michael Faraday, a well-known British physicist, began his experiment to show that if chemical changes in a liquid can produce electric effect, is the reverse also possible? तो इट वॉज माइकल फैराडे जिसने ये थिंकिंग प्रोसेस स्टार्ट किया. अगर केमिकल चेंजेस लिक्विड में हो रहे हैं और वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को जनरेट कर रहे हैं तो क्या इलेक्ट्रिसिटी केमिकल चेंजेस भी ला सकती है? He started his experiment on the passage of electricity through liquids in 1834 and he observed an interesting chemical change that was taking place when electricity was passed through the solution. So, an important phenomena was discovered by Michael Faraday that when electricity was passed through solution, it breaks into ions, and this phenomena is known as electrolysis. Or how can we define the electrolysis? Electrolysis is the process of decomposition of an electrolyte on passing electricity. To demonstrate this electrolysis process, we can perform a simple activity in which we can show how electricity can cause the breaking down of water into two gases, that is oxygen and hydrogen. In this setup, two graphite rods were dipped in the water and they were connected to the source of current, that is battery. As we know that the distilled water is a poor conductor of electricity, so to make the water more conducting, some amount of salt was added to the water. So when the electricity starts flowing through the graphite rods into the water, we find that the gaseous bubbles are seen on both the electrodes. दोनों इलेक्ट्रोड्स पे कुछ गैस के बबल्स बनने शुरू हो जाते हैं एंड वी फाइंड दैट द बबल्स ऑफ हाइड्रोजन गैस आर प्रोड्यूस्ड एट द कैथोड एंड ऑक्सीजन गैस वर प्रोड्यूस्ड एट द एनोड. सो दिस इज how the electricity has decomposed water into two gases, that is oxygen and hydrogen. So this was the process known as electrolysis of water. As the name suggests, electro means passing of electricity and lysis means breakdown. So breaking down of water on passing electricity is known as electrolysis of water. When current passes through conducting solution, always causes some chemical reactions, and this is known as chemical effect of electric current. The chemical effects of electric current may cause gaseous bubbles to be formed, जैसा अभी हमने देखा in the electrolysis of water, or it may deposit some metal on one of the electrodes that we'll discuss in later part of the video, and then sometime the change in the color of the solution was observed. So these are the three changes that may occur because of passing electricity through the solution. The chemical effects of current or electrolysis have many important applications. The very first is this process is used to extract metal from their ores. In the process of metallurgy, we use the process of electrolysis to extract metal from their ores. Then there is an important process to purify metals, in which the electrolysis process is used to make an impure metal into pure metal. The third one is the electroplating. Electroplating means coating any desired metal on another metal. Like you get gold medal, silver medal, they are all plated one, means they are coated with the layer of gold or silver on some other metal.